So welcome back guys once again, and in today's video I'm just gonna show you something really interesting that is very good for learning and for beginners also. So welcome back guys once again, because it's been a while that I haven't uploaded a video on YouTube, but today I'm gonna start that process again and I'm gonna continue uploading the video. So let's start what I'm gonna show you, what I want to tell you. So this is my local. Let me run my local host because server is running. I think so. Yeah, it's running. So I'm just gonna show you something inside this app. We have built in a couple of months. So not in the couple of months, been quite 6 or 7 months before we started building this app, and now it hasn't completed. But what I'm gonna show you. So I'm just gonna show you how I created this web page builder. So inside of this, what you can do, let me open another one because this is just for production. So that's why I cannot do changes into that. But let me show you this one. So this one is test web page builder that we have created for test purpose. So you can see everything is working. Like, just if you click on this text, you can edit this text from here. You can edit it and you can change the brand name, like my name Abhishek. Okay, so you can change it and you can just customize the styling from the side drawer. So this drawer has been made into the material UI. So if you know about the material UI, then it's fine. Otherwise, I'm gonna make another tutorial on material UI into the future. But right now, just understand this, how this web page builder works. Like we, if you have seen inside the WordPress or Wix.com, there are a lot of into the market. So you can see over there also. So we have also created. So you can change the background of this, like you click on this and you can change the background color like this. You can change the text color like this. Like I changed the background color to red and okay, and I changed the text color like white and press ok. So you can change it, and also you can change the opacity of that color. Style css, like I want to change the opacity of that color, so you can see the opacity is getting changed. What is the color value? If I want to change the opacity of background color, so you can change it from here. So you can see the slider slightly moving and the slightly changing the color of that element. So whatever you type into the HTML, and it's gonna just create a build file of that, and it's gonna just render it out inside that plugin. So we need to create multiple plugins. So right now you can see, if I close this drawer, and you can see there are multiple blocks over here. So these are the blocks and these are the block categories. So block category, like banner is a separate block category. Inside that block category you can see multiple blocks like this. And if I remove this all the component, if I try to build this again, so how I'm gonna do, we show you. So let me just drag this from here and drop it. Now it's good, it's looking fine over here. And if I close this and let me just get the header from here. So if I drag this header from here, I need to find this green line, and you can see the header has been stable. Now what we need to do, we need to find the contents. So we can find this content, whatever content you want, just you need to find from here and just drag it and drop it over here. So you can just create your web page in a couple of minutes over here. Just need to change the contents like text, button text, link value, like you want to put a href over here, href over here, like you want to put a link on click of this button. You can also, we have added a functionality, like if you click on this button, you want to scroll that page to on another section or whatever you have id provided to the section. Let me show you. Like suppose that on this click of this button, you want to get this section into the view, like scroll that page at this view, at this section. So how gonna do, you just need to put this href and you just need to drag and just go into that drop down and select this health and fitness content one. So if you select this and just save this, and after saving that, just go on that live view and whatever, just click on this button and you will get this result. So whenever you will click on this button, it's gonna just show you this content page. So how this is work, so it's gonna also create a view URL that you're gonna share with someone if you want to create this. So this is the app we have created, and this is all the functionality is working into the GrapeJS. So let me just show you around how GrapeJS library works. So grapes.js, if you see this library, it's totally free. You can also use this and you can customize it whatever you want. There are pick lot of things inside this library, and however you want to customize it, you can do that. And there are a lot of things inside of this. So let's go on the docs and start from the beginning. So if you see there's a what is GrapeJS, the first glance might think this is just another page HTML builder. Like you can create page into that and build a HTML file, and you can just, and also I have given the functionality over here to export your whatever you have, drag and drop whatever the HTML over here, whatever the CSS you have provide to the site drawer. So you can also export it from here like this. I'm gonna create a zip file of that. You need to extract it. So let me show you how it works. So if I go to download folder, if I extract it and extract it, and if I click on that and if I open this index.js, so you can see it's looking quite similar with this page. So both our page are similar, and all the plugins, all the things have been already included into the head, so no need to worry about that. So this is, let me show you the GrapeJS. So why this GrapeJS? So this is the documentation. So how you use that latest version, you can download it, you can use the CDN for this, and also you can use npm i GrapeJS, and you can also clone the repo of GrapeJS and gonna be included into your repository, and you can run it directly from there. So just quick and go on download section also. So everything is completed, getting started. If we go on, so it's gonna show you step by step how you can use this. So if you have used with the npmi, like npm package manager, so what you need to do, you need to import the GrapeJS library, and also you need to import, this is the css file and this is GrapeJS that's gonna be included. And what you need to do, you need to just like this, you need to create a component like with the id gjs, and you need to initialize that thing like this is the kind of json that you need to include and initialize. This is the kind of process and configs that you need to include to initialize the GrapeJS, and I'm gonna show you like this. So this is the canvas have been created, only just including this code, like first one, second one, first one, second one, and third one, that if you have included, then I'm gonna create this canvas. So where is that? This is the canvas, and you can just whatever you want to do, just like you can copy it, you can drag it from here like this, you can whatever you want to do, you can also delete it from here. And let me tell you about these icons only work on font awesome 4. If you include font awesome 5, this icon gonna be disappeared. So there are also some configuration that need to be done for these icons. So if I click on this, so just like this, and if you go deeper into this, so you see add blocks, like you want to add blocks into that, like I have shown you this into the sidebar, you can see multiple blocks are here. So this the thing is coming step by step. So you need to include a, what you need to include, you need to include a block manager into this. First you need to create an element like this where the your block manager gonna be appended, and then you need to, what you need to do, block manager and append to means that it gonna find that id, that is name related to blocks, and inside that blocks it gonna append the block manager, all the block manager and blocks inside of that block manager. So there are two blocks, like one is image, text and section. So three are there, and you can see the block manager have been appended. So right now block manager is appended uh, to the DOM at the end of the position. So at the end of position you can see the blocks are also appended. So this is section text, you can just drag from here and drop it off, drag from here, drop it from here. So these the thing, like quite simple but need to be understand and need to focus on that how things gonna work. So lot of things inside this GrapeJS library, like you can also define the components like this. Like you can, if you want to define a div component, that which class is gonna be included into that. If you click on a div component, like if I'm clicking on a header component, so you can see only coming id, title and whatever the style I have been provided into that, that gonna come inside this style. Like I have created two sectors, one is a ps and one is advanced. So though and advanced, what I want in advance, I want some style into advanced, some styles into opinion. So that's how it's gonna come. So that's the thing have been shown over here, so you can see. Also it's gonna show you, it has some kind of properties, like you wanna pass like draggable, droppable, it is draggable or not, droppable or not. So that's the thing you can pass over here. And any element you want to drag inside that as uh, this header file. So if you want to drop this text inside this header, so you need to pass those properties, like droppable or not. So that's the thing gonna work. So there are multiple things. Also there's a wrapper component, which you wanna make a wrapper, like a parent component of the all the elements. Like here I have created this section to the wrapper component, and you can create whatever you want to. So these are the styles. Like if you want to give the custom style to it, like how your panel gonna be look like, how gonna um, block field gonna look like. So right now this is drawer is looking like this, so we are showing everything into inside this drawer. So how a block category and blocks section gonna look like, so you can provide a custom css for that, like this dot panel top dot basic action. So these are already provided. And also now you can see here it has written some panel top and css for that, and you can see the panel is coming on the top. So this is for panel, like expression. You can see the export code. You can't edit it over here, but you can see the code over here. And also you can see json of that code. You can see, like each and every element have their own json file into the GrapeJS. So mm, if you see the API reference, then you will understand everything how things work. Like we need, if you want to initialize everything inside this canvas, then we need to write some configs and write some code into the JSON format for initializing those. And like this these are the event listener that gonna listen whenever your editor gonna be loaded, and whenever you will perform these events, like run export template before, whenever your export template gonna be clicked, before that it's gonna fire this function, callback function. So like we do into the JavaScript, that's the thing also work over here. So GrapeJS is written into the JavaScript, but there are a lot of configs inside that, man, so need to be understand properly. So I'm just giving you a overview, and I'm sure soon I'm gonna create a tutorial on this Java GrapeJS, and it's gonna be fun to learn that. So if you are new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe, because it's very important if you're working into the React.js or JavaScript. So this library gonna teach a lot of things. So you can see now the DOM component is looking like this. Some styles are getting loaded over here. If you click if you see the body part, and you want to see the classes, so if you click on this, you can see the text over here, and all the things are coming over here. Whatever the state is, like hover state, click state, whatever state you want to provide, you can provide, and you can just write a CSS according to that. On the hover, if you want to write CSS on the hover state, so you can write that also. So there are a lot of things, and at the end of the document, this getting started part, you can see your GrapeJS and documentation part look like this. Like if you click on this button, it's going to show you mobile view and also hello world component. So if you want to see this, so there is a demo page over here at the let me show you the demo page. Like, as I have created this, but if you see the default page of GrapeJS, you can see that demo page. Where is that? If you directly just click this, apart from, oh yeah, you can see this at this page, you can see there are two: newsletter demo and web page demo. So we're gonna see the web page demo, and it's gonna show you like this. So there are a lot of things, a lot of components that you can drag and drop over here. You can use that. Like I'm dragging this slider part, and inside that slider you can put multiple images like this one, and just remove this and just add another one. Just add this cal and add another image, add this man. Okay, let me just reduce the size of this, width of this. So how are we gonna do that? The width of this, width, dimensions. So it has created into the sections to the styles. Like I have created only two sectors over here. If I click on an event, there's only two sections: appearance and advanced, but it has been created three or four sectors, like general, dimension, typography, decoration, extra, and flex. So all the style property gonna be loaded like this. So flex, into that flex container you can see all the flex properties, CSS property. So what we are doing, we are doing this width. So width is 880 px. So let me make it 80 px only. If I make this, no, I don't need to do that. Let me 880. Okay, and I need to reduce the size of this, so 980 px. So I just make it 90 px, and it should work, but there's some kind of, I think, need to be set properly. Okay, okay. And if I try this on the preview page, yeah, you can see the slider is like this working. So right now we don't have lot of things, so you can see the slider is working. You can see, so you need to be set up all the things. And if you want to edit the web page into this builder, so you need to learn first that how you're gonna build. And person should have a little bit information about CSS and HTML. And if you don't have, he just learn a quick overview, and he can also ask the developer team of that, and they're gonna guide you properly. Or you can have a little bit tutorial part or something. So that's the how things work. So you can also remove like this, and on the click of this button, whatever you want to add into that. So they are not provided lot of things on the click of that button, but we have provided the things. Like you can add href, So this is the a tag, link tag, so that's why it's working. If you go into the form part, right now they have been shown text part because this is the submit button. And so this is only, you can see on this button, form button, only it is showing, it is not showing any kind of method and all the things. If I show you the form part, they haven't shown the form part also, so it's kind of demo page. So that's how you can use and create a customize your web page builder like this. So they have created this, but you can use also multiple parts into your web page configuration if you want to do that. So that's how we do, and this was the overview tutorial of the web page builder. And it's, I did lot of research for learning this. Apart from this documentation, you need to search a lot of things to make the things happen into your web page builder, like I did. So let me show you one thing what I can show you. So if you see over here, I have added yeah, you can see the payment part. I have added a Stripe payment part. Like, you can just go and on click of this payment button, you can add a Stripe key, price ID, product success URL, error URL, and the ID. All the things are already configured. So these four things you need to provide, and whenever you will save it and go on live view, it's gonna take you to the checkout page of that product. So this, I did that research for this, and also I did research for this export. And there are a lot of also plugins are into that web page builder that you can use for customizing your web page builder. So a lot of things inside that you just need to learn first. So I'm gonna make the tutorial soon on this GrapeJS library, and if you want to learn, just stick with me and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon also for get the latest notification. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye, take care. I'll meet you in the next video.